Aquarius, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. Ooh, I am Deborah. Sorry, that took a second for me to get out. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are tapping into your weekly reading. Capricorn got that. So if you're on the cusp, Capricorn Aquarius cusp, you might be vibing in Capricorn energy. We just left Capricorn season. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there celebrating today or this week. So tarot reading, general energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, obviously welcome. You can just be vibing in that Aquarian energy as well. Okay, so something's really stressing you out, maybe keeping you awake at night. I feel like something is being triggered. You could be even having bad dreams. Obviously, this card is that of nightmares. So a lot of times that's from unhealed places within us. Our dreams are often windows into, sorry guys, I keep getting these notifications scrolling through. Yeah. So be really mindful, Aquarius. This is a really heavy energy. This is too much stressing yourself out. You don't deserve this. This is your birthday season. This is your time to shine. Anytime the sun is in your zodiac, it is, kind of like when we have the most expansive, time of the year, really, because the sun is shining on us. So there's something that, I feel like is stealing that away from you. It's stealing your energy, and your intuition is picking this up. Honestly, these are a lot of the same cards that we got for Capricorn. So really being conscious, mindful of your connections, where you're putting your time and your energy, how you're managing yourself. Let's clarify. Yeah, you need to bring some awareness into what's going on right now. It's always easy to kind of I don't know if it's like pretending that it doesn't exist, avoiding the problem is what I'm kind of hearing. I almost feel like this is where you are letting other things dictate and control you. That is not of your own nature. You feel like they're a part of you. But in reality, it's not. You're separate. You're a separate entity. Look at how that snake is coiling around, those octopus tentacles. Like that to me is like people sucking the life out of you, right? And I feel like Spirit is trying to give you that message with those birds right by your ears, whispering into your ears, like what you need to know, what you need to hear. Maybe you're just so used to it being this way, right? Maybe you're just so used to this dynamic with this person. I do feel like it is one individual, This is someone that you are connected to, right? That's your heart space. I don't know if it's a good connection, though, if I'm honest, because it feels almost like it brings out a lot of toxicity. And I kind of feel like this other person is just not the same as you. You might view them as someone who kind of handles life in the same way, or you approach things. But this person, their energy is a little like, meh, like their heart space is depleted is what I keep hearing. They might act like, oh, I'm love, I'm light, blah, 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 whatever, but if their actions do not match up, pay attention, Aquarius, because you guys are connected. I'm not sure that you can break this connection. you might be very similar individuals, but remember, like, even if we're cut from the same cloth, we're still two different beings, two different souls. And you might be giving this person a little bit too much credit. Yeah, 7 of Wands, that energy popped up for Capricorn as well. I will do another shuffle just to... But, you know, I mean, here's the thing. I think that 7 of Wands energy, I love it in this deck because it is kind of maintaining your autonomy, creating your safe space, making sure that you're energetically protecting yourself, which is needed. But sometimes that can bring, you know, that can be the illusions because we're not like, look at her, sorry, I'm trying to get that glare away. Her face is turned like she's not really... yeah, like paying attention. Like it's almost like I don't want to be bothered, so I'm not going to look at this. I'm just going to, you know, keep dotting my I's and crossing my T's, but I don't really want to pay attention because, you know, it's a waiting energy, waiting to see how things work out. And maybe that's why you're not addressing it, right? But unfortunately, it's just adding more stress and burden onto you, Aquarius. Like where you already have a lot going on, right? It's like this vibe of being on a long journey for a long period of time. Part of you is a little worn and exhausted. And you're basically carrying everything with you, right? So it's like all the different things that you have on your plate that are contributing to this. Before we look at your energy, I really want to look a little bit more at this connection. Who is this person to Aquarius? What is this energy? What do we need to know about this energy? Highest and best message. All right. Little bleak. Yeah, okay, so someone, I mean, okay, they're in magician energy, you know, really working to kind of manifest what they want. They could be involved in some spell work, I'm hearing, if you know anybody who does rituals or ceremony. But honestly, it feels a little, like I said, it's a little bit, I don't know if I think they're the worst person ever, but it does feel a little bit like dark energy, you know, even, I mean, I really like the magician energy because it's like when we empower ourselves to, you know, really kind of manifest, take hold, be proactive about what we want. But this dude feels a little like, like, I don't know, like it's more, the magician can also be places of manipulation and control, you know, how this person might control you with that energy or throwing things back in your face is what I'm hearing, right? If you're vibing in the 7 of Wands, if you're someone that like, you know, you just have your stuff in order, you follow a certain level of integrity. I feel like this person is using that against you with how they communicate, with how they show up. And I feel like they're just, you know, they're more focused on their own stuff, right? They want to be strong. They want to thrive. They want to be abundant. I don't know. Okay. This is someone maybe you grew up with, someone you're close to. Honestly, I feel like you are more embodying this Empress energy, and there is some jealousy from this other person. They are trying to vibe like you, right? Like how I was saying, you know, a few minutes ago, the cards don't lie. They're trying to come across like they are the same as you. They've done all the hard work, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I don't feel like they have achieved those accolades yet. And I feel like some of this is going to come out. But you guys, you know, like we talked about, you're connected. You could be family, long-term friends, you know, just someone you've known for a while, maybe someone you grew up with is what I'm hearing. But again, this is a very selfish energy. They're doing what's best for them. And especially as it comes to finance, you know, and I feel like how they are calling in this energy, it's more about their own abundance. I feel like they're threatened by you. Right? Yeah. Because you have done the work, right? The star is about healing. It's Aquarius energy, guys. Confirmation. What? I love that. You have done the healing work, and I feel like that's why you're vibing as the Empress, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Nine of Pentacles is a great energy because it is some level of success and achievement and fulfillment, but it doesn't even come to touch the Empress. The Empress is like, you know, at the top of her game. And, you know, I think for you, Aquarius, it's saying it's kind of hard, you know, I don't know, you might have some loyalty to this person, like blinded loyalty is what I'm hearing. You have a lot on your plate, you're juggling. It's making you, but you've also made this decision before, that Ten of Swords. It's like when we don't learn from our mistakes, when we keep repeating the same thing over and over. You've been in this position before. So if you've been in this position before, this is basically saying, don't go back down that road again. You know, you really have to create your boundaries with this person. I think pay attention to, you know, again, give yourself that opportunity for awareness, for understanding. Don't let people take advantage. Self-protect. You have to protect your energy, you know. You might not want to look at it, and that's okay for now. But it's also saying don't get caught back up in it. I think, you know, here's the thing, guys. I really do think that you will see as time moves on, especially over these next couple weeks, is what that Three of Wands energy is saying. But I feel like at the same time, you know, try not to get too deep into the emotions of it. Easier said than done, 100%, especially if we just kind of, especially when someone is playing on our emotions, right? Using our emotions against us. Isn't that gaslighting? That's kind of what this vibe is. It's someone who knows you well enough to use your own words against you. And I feel like that's why, you know, there is this element of really kind of tapping into your intuition and sensing this out, but don't let your emotions get the best of you. Sometimes we just have to remove the emotion. 8 of Cups, confirmation. You're not walking away from the toxicity, the BS. That is like very strongly in this reading. You know, a lot of it, I mean, you guys, if you have financial obligations together, to me, it looks like that's what's keeping you there. Maybe you feel responsible. Maybe you're contractually tied to this person. You know, it could be someone you work with or a business partner or someone along those lines, family, right? Like we join accounts and blah, blah, blah when we get married or even just like when we're partnered up, you know. But make sure that this person is not taking advantage of that fact, because this is talking a lot about how you keep getting wrapped in the same cycle. It's very fueled by emotion. And a little bit of that, I mean, I guess that was in, sorry, I keep, like, the Capricorn reading keeps coming back to me. It's very much tied into money, you know. But I think it's good that you're kind of taking that time. There's that water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Assessing your options for sure. I think that's important. all this water, guys. It's like, basically this reads out that there's like a lot of emotion around how something went, not really expecting it to go that way, being really disappointed. But again, this person, and I feel like this is the same person as the Magician, trying to dictate and control it all. The Magician is ruled by Mercury, which is ruled by Gemini. So that duality is what I'm hearing, right? Like, and here's the thing sometimes about these long-term connections. We can have love for them, but we have to know our boundaries and how close we really want to get. You are going to have an aha moment, an awakening, right? Sorry, I hate cliches, but I use them all the time. It's so bad. But you know what? I think this time of stepping back, it's going to flip your perspective on where you really find your happiness and where you find your fulfillment. And honestly, whatever this Page of Pentacles is, whether they're holding money over you or, like I said, you're financially intertwined, this is basically saying that once you have this shift in perspective, take that time, do the self-love, self-care that you need to. It's a new beginning and more money's coming in, which is dope. I love that for you, Capricorn. You worked hard and you deserve it. Oh, sorry, this is Aquarius. Gosh, man, Freudian slip. But I do mean you worked hard for it, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. Well, what I will say, Spirit never lies either, right? So these readings have been very, very intertwined. They're very similar. So whether you're dealing with a Capricorn or not, yeah, lots of clarity coming through, that sun confirmation. I do personal readings, guys. Just so you know, I would love to support in whatever way possible. Don't let these things block you. It's these superficial, yeah, it's a lot around, you know, there's family, there's kind of this longevity vibe to it. So don't let that get blocked for you. I feel like you're having clarity, you're seeing things as it is. So take note of that. Don't, you know, second guess yourself. Don't brush it off to the side. There's a reason your intuition is showing you these things, right? So I hope this helped, guys. Sending lots of love and blessings to whatever you're working through. Thank you so much for tuning in, for your time, energy. Drop a comment below. I would love to hear how this reading resonated. All right, guys. Thanks. Lots of love. Lots of light.